Okay, back out on my permission today, and it's going to be one of the hottest weekends the UK has ever seen. I'm Adam, this is my metal detector, and that's a field. Welcome to D-TEKT Sussex. Okay, so it is the hottest weekend on record here in the UK. We're expecting temperatures to get up to about 32 degrees Celsius this afternoon. Normally I'd be here about 9:30, 10 in the morning, but I've managed to agree with the landowner that I can come here early in the morning today to get as much detecting in as possible before it gets too hot. It's about 26 degrees at the minute, so it's still quite balmy for the UK. But yeah, I'm here about 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, hopefully I can get a few hours in before it gets too hot. You've noticed I've foregone my usual D-TEKT Sussex polo for something a bit lighter. I've got my sun hat in my bag, and I'll be topping up the sun cream and the water all day long, so don't worry about that, I'll be nice and safe. Now, if you haven't already entered my 500 subscribers giveaway, go and check that out. It's last week's video, episode 50. Go and watch that video, find the clues, solve the puzzle, and send me the answer by Facebook or Instagram, and you can get your hands on some fantastic Nokta Makro goodies. Lots of people entered so far, but you have to be in it to win it, and it's just a draw, so everyone's got the same chance. So get yourself in that draw, watch that video when you finish this one today, and yeah, hopefully you'll be a winner. I'll be drawing the winners next week, so the competition will close on Friday. Next Friday at about 8 o'clock in the evening, UK time. Okay, so get your entries in as quick as you can. For now though, let's get cracking. Okay, so just getting the Simplex on. As you can see, I'm running software version 2.77. I just find that works best for me. I'm going to run the machine in field mode, and I'll just do a quick ground balance while we're here. Oops, there we go. There we are. So about 80 today. Now you can probably hear the sheep in the background. Let me just mute the machine. There we go. You can probably hear the sheep in the background. They're quite close. There's two fields. There's sort of one big field with a big path going through the middle, and they're in one side and I'm on the other. And they're surrounded by an electric fence. So what I've done is I've stepped probably a good 20-30 feet away from the electric fence to do the ground balance, because obviously electrical field can affect the coil a bit, so yeah, stepping away. I'm on maximum sensitivity, as you can see. There we are. Off we go. Right, first find of the day, coming up 6869, is an old coin of the pound variety, old style, 2003, so not spendable but bankable. The bank will still take them, so pop them into the bank. Now, if you haven't seen my last couple of videos on this permission, just so you're aware, this land is used for sort of public events, has been for quite some time. So yeah, I'd like to find a few modern coins here today, as I have the last few weeks. So yeah, old pound coin. Onward. Okay, so I very nearly didn't dig this. The target was about sort of 36, bouncing up to 41, all over the place within that range. It wasn't really solid enough for me to think it was a coin, but 20p. Judging by the way it came out, I think it might have been on its edge. So the 20p, if you're not from the UK, has got these sort of corners around the outside, and I think what it was is that was directly above, and so the angles were just sort of splitting the signal a bit. But yeah, 20p. Okay, so coming up late 70s, we're off the mark on the bottle tops. 1664. Brilliant. Onward. Okay, I don't know if you can see it in the hole, just down there. So it's coming up a solid 70, 71. It's tiggering slightly, but 70, 71. Really, really strong signal. We have a modern day coin of the pound variety. Yeah, it's a two-tone. There's a spendable one. 2017, just on the bottom there. Turn it around. Here we are. Here's Her Majesty of the Queen. There is the back. Okay, so next one up. This was coming up late 60s, so you'd expect it to be a pound coin. So yeah, it is a pound coin. It certainly seems to be. But I've noticed an interesting design on the back. So a quick look at the Queen's head first. So 2010, so fairly recent, about 10 years old. If you flip it over, I've not seen that design before. Let me try and clean it off a little bit. Clear it up. There we are. Okay, so £1, and we've got Belfast at the top there. So I wonder if it's an Irish coin, perhaps. Wow, I've never seen one like that before. Never. Look at the design on that. That's lovely. That is lovely. If it says anything different around the outside, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know what it says, but I don't recognise the text. So I suppose it's Latin, but it's not the usual writing I'd expect for a sort of an English, if you like, a pound coin. So wow, okay, fascinating. There we go. Alright, coming up 72, 73, 10 peg. Let's get that out of the field. Moving on. So I've been here for about an hour now. I've done one length of the field. I've pulled up more coins than you've seen. Again, if I show you every single coin, we'll be here for hours. And it'll take me about a week to edit the video together. So I'm not going to show you every single coin I pull up, but you'll see them all in the roundup at the end of the video, so stick around for that. Yeah, I'm just having a quick break. The heat's really getting on now. So I've been here about an hour. It's getting to nearly 8 o'clock, and yeah, the temperature's starting to soar a bit. I'm just stopping to get some water and put some sun cream on. But wow, it is really hot. really, really hot. Oh, hotter than the armpit of the sun. Oh, let's carry on. Okay, next up, coming up a solid 20, is this. It's some sort of washer or similar, but it's got sort of grips on the back. There we are. Right, absolutely banging signal, bang on 32, 50p. 1997 on the date. 50p piece. Very nice. Okay, not sure what this is. It came up a fairly solid 55 on the Simplex. It's metal. It's sort of a wide U shape. I don't know, some sort of a clip perhaps. Clip or a pulley system. Yeah, it's sort of something that went through there, wire or string or something. I don't know. Got an interesting pattern on that side. Bizarre. Well, if you can identify that for me, drop me a comment in the comment section below the video, and yeah, maybe we can solve that mystery together. There we are. Okay, got a signal here coming up, as you can see on the screen, hopefully. Around about 67, 68, 67. A couple of chevrons down. Prime sort of pound coin territory that is, so let's have a little dig and see if it is indeed a pound coin. There it is, I can see it. Can you see it? There's our coin of the pound variety. Right there. Old style coin. Non-spendable, but very bankable. Is that 1996? Okay, so I didn't record this one. It was coming up mid-70s. I was expecting it to be a 1p piece. But now it's come out. I've had a quick look. I've not really brushed any of the mud off or anything like that. I haven't had a close look. I haven't identified it. But it's looking a bit more interesting than a 1p. So I thought we'd have a little look together and see if we can ascertain what it is. Let's try and get some of this off. I don't see much on that side in the way of markings, so let's go back to this side because there's definitely something on here. Let's see that. Don't know what that is. Looks almost sort of Latin on the writing around here. I'm not sure. That's fascinating. I don't know what that is. Don't know what it is or how old it is. Okay, I'm going to get a brush out and give it a little bit of a gentle brush, maybe a squirt with some water, and see if I can clean it up a little bit more. That is fascinating me, that is. Wow. Okay, back in a mo. Okay, so I've given it a bit of a clean. I've done a little bit of internet searching. I've used an app called Coinoscope, and it's come up with some very similar looking coins. That is my first ever Roman coin. Oh, I'm so happy. That's incredible. Coinoscope reckons that is a Roman coin. It's a little bit toasted, the details lost a little bit on the head and on some of the writing, but that is a Roman coin. I've just sent a picture to a couple of people on Facebook Messenger and they've said, yeah, that's a Roman coin. So I'm so happy. I can't identify who it is, so if you do know exactly what this coin is, who's on it, when it's from, how old it is, I would be so grateful if you could drop me a comment down below so I can identify it. But yeah, that is my first ever Roman coin. That's my oldest ever find, and that is my first Roman coin. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm almost crying. That's wow. That's proper history. That is proper history. Oh, there we go. Onward. I'm still shaking from that Roman. So very next hole after that last find, and it's coming up early to mid 60s, and it's this. That's definitely not a UK coin. I'm wondering it might be an American coin. So I can clean it off a little bit. Have a closer look. And God We Trust along the top there. It's got to be an American coin, that one. Just clean it off a little bit. So we can get a better ID off it. Get it in the light. I think it might be a cent. That might just be a cent. Yeah, pretty sure that's just a cent. Yeah, 1 cent. Yeah, it says it on the bottom there. You just clean it off a bit better. Just going to bring it up to my face. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, it's a little bit muddy, but it's an American 1 cent coin. How's about that then? Roman coin, and then an American coin. 1999 on the date, I think. Closer look. Yeah, 1999 just down there on the date. There we are. Okay, next signal coming up mid 50s, sort of bouncing around 53, 55. Look at that. Got ourselves a bullet casing by the look of it. Okay, so I'm looking at it. I'm not sure whether it's well, it's definitely not live, but I'm not sure whether it's it was a sort of a live round once, or whether it was a practice round, like a blank round, because you've got this crimping in the top. And normally, when you get that sort of crimping in the top, it means it's a blank. But I'm not sure. Look at that. Got me on the bottom. Yeah, it's definitely been fired. You can see the strike on the firing plate in the centre there. So L13A2, 66. Or maybe 99, and RG. It's been a long time since I fired sort of ammunition of this sort of calibre, so I don't know what that would be from, but if you know, please drop me a comment down below. Look at that. That's a lovely little find, that is. Really happy with that. Fab. Onward. Okay, next find up, coming up a solid 60. We have a buckle. Now, I'm not an expert on this kind of thing. It's not often I find really historical stuff. I mean, that Roman coin I found just now was my first ever. But this, to my untrained eye, looks like it might have a little bit of history to it. So yeah, if you can identify that for me, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you think it might be an old one, or how old you think it might be. Some sort of a buckle or a strap. Guessing maybe there was a pin, like a belt pin coming off of here, perhaps at one point. So you'd have the strap coming through here with the holes in it, and you know, lock it in, perhaps. I don't know. Lovely stuff. Yeah, any ID appreciated, please. Thank you very much. Okay, so signal came up here, sort of mid 70s, and I'm panning down. I don't know if you can see it just over there. It's just fallen out of the cloud. I haven't looked at it yet. It doesn't look like a spendable coin that I recognise, so let's have a closer look and see what we've just found. 2002 on the ear. It's quite yellow in sort of colour, sort of gold yellow in colour. Oh, I don't recognise that. Stars are on the outside, so it could be European. Ah yes, European. 50 euro cents. Nice. Oh, it's nice to get some really interesting coins today. You know, Roman, American, and now European. Lovely stuff. Check it out. Okay, I'm finding some incredible stuff today. So this was coming up around about 70. It was a little bit jittery, but around about 70. I found a ring. I haven't had a proper look at it yet, but thought I'd just turn the camera on and show you. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. It's lovely. A little bit squished. Sure we can bend it back. There we go. Almost good as new. Have a look on the inside just in case there's anything in there. Oh, I think it's just a cheap jewellery bit. Helps my face quick. Have a quick look myself. Bit of detail. Yeah, no, can't see anything in there. Nice find though. Very nice. Awesome stuff. Onward. Okay, so I'm just stopping for a top up on the sun cream and a bit of water. What an amazing hunt this has been today. Absolutely amazing. I mean, bullet casing, a couple of foreign coins, that buckle. Again, I don't know if it's got any age to it, but it might do. It looks like it might. And that Roman coin. I think when I get home later, I'm going to have to look at that coin in a bit more detail and see if I can get some of the lettering off it and try and figure out exactly which emperor's on it and see if I can get a date on it. I'm having so much fun, but it is so hot today. It's so hot. I'm just going to check the smartwatch and see what temperature we're on. We are up to nearly 30 degrees and it's 11 o'clock, so whew, yeah. Okay, on we go. All right, next signal is coming up 52, fairly solid 52. Now, I don't think this is an old one. I can't think this is an old one. This has got to be a modern reproduction or something. But that looks to me like an arrowhead. It's been clipped by something, not me. Possibly a lawnmower or something at some point. On the side there, but that's too shiny to be old, isn't it? Surely? That's too shiny to be an old one, yeah? Straighten that out. Comment me down below if you're more knowledgeable in these sorts of things. Comment me down below, but I reckon that's a replica rather than an oldie one. Crikey. Okay, so I've had a little chat with Aaron from South Coast Detecting on Messenger just about the Roman I found, and I showed him a couple of pictures, and he's asked a friend, and we're a little bit concerned about it being flat on the back. So it might be, rather than a Roman coin, it might be a Roman button. As you can see, there's a little circle in the middle where there might have been a fitting or something. So yeah, not sure if it's a coin or a button. But I invite you to tell me, so please drop a comment down below. Let me know what it is I found here. Yeah. Okay, coming up a solid 70, absolutely banging 70. £2 coin. Coin of the £2 variety. Nice. £19.98 on the date there. £2. Okay, so I'm done. The heat is just getting too much today. I've done about, I don't know, 5.5, maybe 6 hours. Yeah, found a lot of stuff. You saw the highlights.
So let's get everything out and have a look, and we'll do a quick roundup to show you everything I've found, because I found quite a bit off camera as well. We've had a massive flurry of subscribers this week, so welcome. If you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome aboard. At time of filming, I'm on roughly 560 subscribers, so it is going up fast. So thank you everyone for supporting the channel. Thank you for following me along, and again, thank you for all the lovely comments you're sending me under the videos. It really does help spur me on and gets me out every week to make these videos for you, so thank you for that. Right, let's have a look at the roundup and show you everything that I've managed to find today. Well, what an absolutely fantastic hunt today. I could be out here for a few more hours if it wasn't for the fact it was so hot. I just can't stand the heat. So let's have a look and see what I managed to find today. Some really exciting finds today. So let's start with the coins. I did find a few other things, bottle tops, bits of tat. You saw some of it in the video. I won't show you all of that, just show you the good stuff. So I managed to count it up. It's I think £26 and 30 something pence, 36, 37 pence, something like that. So just over £26 in coins, which is phenomenal. So happy with that. And then we've got our star finds, and let me get down a bit closer to these so you can see them. So yeah, so we've got that arrowhead again. I think that's a modern thing. I don't think that's as an old thing, but again, if you know different, let me know. We've got our 50 euro cents and our 1 cent American coin. There's our spent round. Yeah, I think it's a blank round, judging by the crimping on the front. And if you recognise the designations on the back, please drop me a comment down below and let me know what that was from. Then we've got our ring. Again, I think the ring's just costume jewellery. I don't think it's anything particularly expensive or historic, but very nice find nonetheless. And there's the buckle. I'm convinced there's some age to that. I don't know how old, but if you do know how old that might be or recognise the style, please let me know in the comments down below. And then finally this, my favourite find of the day. Now, a bit of uncertainty as to whether it's a Roman coin, because if you look at it from that side, it definitely looks like a Roman coin. If you turn it over, it's got a fairly smooth back. So yeah, we don't know whether it's a Roman coin or a Roman button or something else altogether. So if you are knowledgeable in these things and you recognise that and you think you can identify that for me, please drop me a comment down in the comment section below the video. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining me for another episode of D-TEKT Sussex, and I'll see you next week. Take care.